What up, Boxing World 12 Rounds TV? Keith one-time Thurman thinks he deserves the Mayweather fight. The news came out, and I'm gonna read you guys some of the stuff that was said over here, and we'll talk about it. As you guys already know, Keith one-time Thurman, quote unquote, I deserve the Mayweather fight. Keith one-time Thurman is currently undefeated at 25-0 with 21 KOs, high percentage KOs. He's a good solid fighter. I gotta admit that. He's not necessarily been in the game that long. However, he's a tough dude. You know, I mean, he's got a mouth on him. He's very opinionated. And as a matter of fact, he's called out Mayweather and Amir Khan previously to fight him, and still has not get those fights. Neither does Floyd Mayweather ever mention fighting Keith one-time Thurman or retaliate to some of the insult, or I should say taunt, that Keith one-time Thurman has been saying that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is the biggest cherry picker he's ever known, and also Amir Khan. He wanted a fight against Amir Khan. Amir Khan fought Algieri instead. And Keith one-time Thurman was not too happy about that. Now, I don't think that Keith one-time Thurman would mind fighting Amir Khan after the Algieri fight. However, I still think that Keith one-time Thurman would rather fight Floyd Mayweather Jr. I don't think that Mayweather has any plans on ever fighting Keith one-time Thurman. Mayweather is about to retire. Even if he doesn't retire in September, he's got maybe a couple fights after that, you know, and he's gonna hang it up. We all know that. I mean, he said that he was gonna hang it up after September, after his last fight contract with Showtime. However, I don't think that's the case. I think he wants to go all over 49 fights, and not only to tie up Rocky Marciano's record, but to surpass it with a 50-0 if he can. Now, Mayfield and Berto were mentioned as two possible opponents of Mayweather, not from fans or rumors, but from Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s mouth himself. He mentioned the names Berto and Mayfield. Now, Thurman, 26 years old, very young, was told by the Mayweather Promotions CEO Leonard Ellerbe that he doesn't rate a fight against Mayweather because he still hasn't proven that he's any better than the number 8 WBA Errol Spence. Ellerbe and Mayweather both rate really highly. That's Errol Spence. Ellerbe sees Spence as a better fighter than Thurman, and for that reason, he doesn't feel that Thurman is deserving of the fight against Mayweather. Now, we all know Floyd Mayweather Jr. is not going to fight Errol Spence. Errol Spence is a young fighter. He's undefeated. He won impressively against, what's his name? Can't even remember. But anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. He won impressively via knockout. Was it the second or third round a couple weeks ago? Can't even remember his name. Anyway, but yeah, that opponent, you know, had a long layoff. But still, it's not an excuse to perform the way he did, and for an excuse for Errol Spence to beat him that easy. He's a good fighter. Errol Spence, he's on track. He mentioned on the final press conference before fighting his last fight that that we're looking at the future of boxing, that all his fights are going to be one-sided like it always is. Like I said, Errol Spence never been knocked down, never lost. He's done an outstanding job. He's a young fighter, and he's upcoming. He could possibly, you know, like I said, be right on track towards, you know, the next Mayweather, if that, right? He's got potential, but it's too early to say that. Now, if Ellerbe and Mayweather thinks that Keith One Time Thurman is not as good or not better than Errol Spence, and that's the reason why Mayweather is not fighting him, then who is better than Thurman? You know, I'm sure a lot of fighters are, but so if Errol Spence is better than Thurman, then why doesn't Mayweather fight Errol Spence? Even though we know that's not gonna happen. So what I'm trying to say, I guess, is, or how I'm getting this is, somebody that is better than Errol Spence is who Floyd Mayweather Jr. is going to consider as an opponent. So Berto and Mayfield are better than Errol Spence. That's what it's implying. In my own opinion, I don't think so. I think that Keith One Time Thurman is better than Mayfield and Berto. But we don't know. Nobody knows, right? That's just, like I said, my opinion. Keith One Time Thurman said here that, quote unquote, I believe I am in the Mayweather sweepstake. I believe I deserve the fight. I worked hard. I made myself up in the ranks higher than most people he would even consider. I may get it, the Mayweather fight, or I may not get it. I don't need Mayweather in my career. But it's an exciting fight for the American people. It is an all-American battle to do down. That's what Keith One Time Thurman said. Basically, he's saying that he wants the Mayweather fight as bad as anything else. But it seems like if he doesn't get it, oh well. You know what I mean? I don't think that Mayweather is looking into somebody that's undefeated. I don't think that he's going to fight somebody undefeated, especially a very, very, very solid guy, a knockout artist. I don't think that's who Mayweather Floyd is going to be fighting in September. I believe Floyd Mayweather fights whoever he thinks he's going to fight, or whoever he feels like he's going to fight. It doesn't matter if you're undefeated, not undefeated, no KOs, or with a lot of KOs. It doesn't matter. I don't think so. But I highly, highly doubt that Mayweather is looking into fighting somebody like Keith One Time Thurman, Errol Spence, Kell Brook, Gennady Golovkin. I don't think those guys is he gonna fight. Hell, to be honest with you, I don't even think that he'd fight what's his face, Amir Khan. Even though Amir Khan is not undefeated, I don't think he'll fight him. I think Mayweather is looking into somebody like I said, Berto or Mayfield, unless he changes his mind. We're in July now, you know what I mean? Mayweather's gonna pick his opponent here pretty soon, and I think we're on for a surprise, just like any other opponents of Floyd Mayweather Jr. It's all surprise. It's all hidden agenda. It's all like, raise eyebrows type fights. Like, oh, what happened? That's what it is. He is on the A side. As much as many people, don't like to say that, especially me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that Mayweather is untouchable. I don't think so. I don't think that he's unbeatable. It's just that he's really hasn't fought anybody that is 100%, on their A game. When they face Mayweather. You know what I mean? I don't think he's unbeatable. I think to beat Mayweather, you gotta chase him. You really gotta chase him. I mean, he holds a title. He is undefeated, and if his opponents want to get that or to take that away from him, they gotta have to earn it. You know what I'm saying? Even Manny Pacquiao. You know what I mean? I'm a Manny Pacquiao fan. There's no changing in that. You know what I'm saying? Win or lose, that's how I am. I'm gonna stick with my team. I'm gonna stick with my guy. I think Manny Pacquiao did a good job against Mayweather, and despite the fact that he lost against him, and despite the fact that there was shoulder injury issues, controversies, and all that stuff, we got to see the fight. And I would love nothing more to see a rematch, but I highly doubt it as of right now. Now, Mayweather feels like he wants a rematch with Manny Pacquiao, then he can make it happen. It's gonna happen. Whatever Mayweather wants at the moment, being on top of the food chain, it's going to happen. If he wants to rematch with Pacquiao to be his last fight on his 50th fight next year, since we all know Pacquiao would be 100% and ready to fight in 2016 as he announced lately, then so be it. But now let's not look too far, and let's concentrate on September. Around September 12th, Mayweather should be fighting. But we're about 2 months away, right? Literally 2 months away. Now, like I said, pretty soon here, we're going to hear who Mayweather really is going to fight. Whether it's Berto, Mayfield, Thurman maybe, which I highly doubt, Kell Brook, anybody, right? Anybody. We just need to know who he's going to be. Now, Keith one-time Thurman is saying that he believes that he is in the Mayweather sweepstakes. I believe he's wrong. I don't think so. LRB doubts it. Mayweather highly doubt it. I highly doubt that Mayweather even considering Thurman as one of his, potential opponent for September. I highly doubt all of that. Now, Thurman has a fight upcoming, this weekend. Luis Collazo. He's not undefeated. Collazo lost about 6 times. He's got about 20 KOs or something like that. But let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what happens. Now, I believe that after Thurman fights Collazo, if he wins impressively against him, kind of like an audition of like what I said before Amir Khan fought Chris Algieri, I said that this is going to be an audition for the Mayweather sweepstake, and it was horrible. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's no way around it. It was a horrible. He won. Amir Khan won clearly against Algieri, but it wasn't impressive. You know what I mean? But like I said, it could have been impressive, or it could not have been impressive, and Mayweather's still not going to fight him. You know what I mean? Would not fight him because Mayweather picks who he wants to fight. It doesn't matter what your resume says. I mean, yeah, hell, he's fighting Berto and Mayfield. That's what he wants, and they're nowhere near undefeated. You know what I mean? They're not even in the top 10, right? So he's gonna fight who he's gonna fight. But yes, obviously, Keith one-time Thurman, he needs to win impressively against Collazo this Saturday, and to have some kind of edge, some kind of a chance per se. But we don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Thurman, 26 years old, 20-something KOs, 20-something fights. No loss, no draws, no contest. Just wins. Thinks that he might be the one that Mayweather's going to fight. That he's on the Mayweather sweepstake. I guess that all depends also on how we perform this Saturday against Collazo. We shall see. Highly doubt it that Mayweather's going to fight Thurman in September, but who knows? Who knows? One will never know, and the only person that really knows who they're going to fight is Floyd Mayweather Jr. himself, right? As always, let me know what you guys think. You guys take care and stay safe. Please subscribe, like, share, and plus follow my videos if you enjoyed it. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.